Okay, hello again. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Either way, you're appreciated, and I was going to say appreciated twice. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But you are appreciated, and I'm glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy today's craft and a little bit of discussion about the journey so far. And of course, Bear is here. Of course, I have Bear's treats, so that's really more what he wants. I know. You want your treatsies, don't you? Say, yes, Mommy, that's exactly what I want. Yes, Mommy, I want those treatsies. Oh, Mommy, give me the treatsies. Oh, Mommy, I want the treatsies. Silly Bear. So I did an ASMR video yesterday, and I opened up all the crafts and stuff, and it's pure ASMR, and I had fun doing it. It was kind of neat. Instead of captioning it and editing it, I just wrote on the paper what I was going to do, and it was kind of fun. Okay, now I need you to move, little Bear. Come on, Bear. Find a spot. I know you want to be up here. Look, there's all this space up here that's just for you. There's all my crafts that I opened up yesterday. And of course, I couldn't just leave it on the table because this is a no stuff allowed on table cat. So I put it all back in a box so that it would all be in the box this morning instead of on the ground like he would have preferred. So we're going to get started. If Bear allows me, you're going to give me a chance. You're going to give me some space. There you go. That's a good boy. Yes, there's my baby. So welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, whichever is the case. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. We are going to be making what is hopefully a very fun craft today. And it is ta-da! And I think we'll have a purple butterfly today. Who went on a long trip. So, if you would be so kind as to, I'm going to do it this way. I tried doing this yesterday on my ASMR and I really messed it up. Like the channel, or like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. I cannot draw a bell for anything. That's supposed to be a bell. There's a little clanger for the bell. There. Oh, well, now that looks just even worse. That's not a bell. Ignore that. That's supposed to be a bell. Anyway, if you would please do those things, I would be grateful. I would appreciate it. And I will say thank you. Even though that's not a bell. All right, so what we're doing today is I'm going to make a set of earrings. And I have all that jewelry. I got this off of Amazon. It's the one thing that I didn't get at Dollar Tree because I don't think they sell that stuff at Dollar Tree. At least Hubs couldn't find any of it. And so we're going to start with trying to do these beading things because I think that might be what takes me the longest because I'm just now learning to do this whole beading thing. And I'm not sure I'm going to do it right. And I'm not sure I'm going to do it well. And I'm not even sure I'm going to maintain the beading in this final project because I'm not sure it's going to go well. So we're going to start with the beading part of it and see where we go from there. I'm going to leave the glitter in the box because I don't want to be chasing bottles of glitter if Bear decides that that's the one thing that he really doesn't want to have on the table because, quite frankly, crafting and glitter, it can be a bad scene. So I'm going to do blue glitter. So I'm going to pick one of these pretty blue stones to do this with. And I think I'm going to use these. I think these are pretty. And what I saw on my content, whatever channel I was watching, and I honestly don't remember what creator it was, or I would give them credit for it, is that in order to make these, you need things that have round circles on them. There we go, that thing. You need this thing right here. Although that one's not silver. I want a silver one. That's one of the problems with shipping things through Amazon like this, is because the box wasn't really, these little partitions don't go all the way to the top. And so everything got mixed around. But that's what I want. And I want 2 of them. And we'll see if this works. And I got out the hooks, and this is where it's going to hook into the bottle. So the idea is that it will be the hook and then a bead and then the bottle right there. And the bottle will have blue glitter in it. I think this little shiny movable thing, I think it's called a cat's eye stone. I'm not sure. I think that will look really cool with it. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put the pin into the bead. And I was practicing this, and I'm really not very good at it. But then you're supposed to grab this end and make it into a turn. And you're supposed to use these pliers that, honestly, I was surprised Dollar Tree sold. But you're supposed to use these pliers to make a little bend in it. You're supposed to just wrap it around. You're supposed to like pull it this way first and then go around that way and make a ring. I almost did it. I went too far down the thing. But look at that. I almost did it. That was so close. All right. Never mind. Ruined yet another one of these little pins. That one goes bye-bye. Maybe I should have kept out all the extra ones that I got out. Put the pin in there. Oh, wrong ones. And try again. Make the bend and then roll it around. I almost did it again. Let's see if I can salvage this one. I don't think so. Maybe if I cut that little end piece off, because it's just a little too long. Oop, that's the wrong end. And I know this is small and probably hard to see. Let's see if there's anything that I can put behind it. I don't really have anything dark and grabbing distance, because I think a dark background would be better. Maybe I can do this. Maybe this will help. So there we go. That's kind of what it's supposed to look like, but that hook on this side is supposed to close completely. So I'm going to try clipping off that little bit extra that I don't think I need. Yeah, these are definitely Dollar Tree tools. There it went. I got to keep up with that little piece because I don't want a cat to get a hold of it, because that would be very bad. And then twist it down. Oh, so close. I'm so close to doing this right. I'm actually trying really hard to be in a positive frame of mind today for y'all. Because yesterday was a super hard day. I had 3 or 4 major panic attacks over things that were going on outside of my control. Well, it's not pretty, but maybe I'll be able to get the earring in it. It's too small on this end. But that's kind of one. Let's see if I can make kind of another. Not very good at this. This is one of those things where you will obviously get better with practice. But yesterday was It was not a good day. By any stretch of the imagination. It was not a good day. And so I'm trying to be really upbeat in this video because that's really what's kind of helping me, is making these videos and being happy and enjoying spreading this with y'all. Because this is a really cool craft if I can get these things to work, which I'm not doing very well on. I can almost hear some of the beaters out there going, no, no, that's not how you do it. No, you're supposed to do this and then do this. And if you want to comment and let me know exactly what I could do to do this better, I would be very appreciative because, like I said, I've watched YouTube videos on how to do this, but watching something and actually doing it is two totally different things. Oh, that one actually turned out pretty good. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's better than that one. But yeah, tons of panic attacks yesterday. I'm still feeling the after effects of those panic attacks too today, and it's hard. It's hard today. I got several rounds of bad news, and a bad thing occurred, and I'm not going to go into detail. I'm going to be vague here. But it was unpleasant and panicky and triggery and all sorts of other things. And my husband tried so hard. He really did. He put on a movie that he thought would be just perfect. You know, one of those where you watch the movie and it makes you feel good because everybody gave this movie rave reviews that people would love it. And for people with my past and the things that have happened in my past, the Barbie movie is incredibly triggery. Incredibly triggery. I mean, it was a good movie. I recommend it. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to give any spoilers on it. But man, for people in my past, people with my past, just, it was difficult to watch. And my husband knew it was difficult to watch because I'm sitting there squishing on my little squishy mushroom. And eventually I got the other squishy mushroom and a squishy turtle involved. And I was holding his hand and I was squishing his fingers. And he knew it was difficult for me, but you know, he was trying to be nice and show me this movie, and it was not a fun walk down harsh memory lane. So if you have anxiety or things like that, or certain occurrences in your past, just bear in mind that there are going to be some places in Barbie that might trigger you, but it was a very good movie and I do highly recommend it. All right, so that's the first part right there. I mean, not that my opinion really matters much to you, the 4 or 5 of you that are going to watch this video. I'm hoping that that number will increase as time goes on, but right now it's the 4 or 5 of you that will watch this video. So they're sold at Dollar Tree in a pack of 4, and you get the 4 of them, and it comes with this little ring already attached to it, which is really cool. And this is just Mop and Glow right here. It's just a bottle of Mop and Glow that... And this was the cheapest bottle that my husband could find because it's, I won't probably use all of that in a month if I keep making these, but it's just Mop and Glow. And you just take a little bit of Mop and Glow. And that's why I've got this little dropper bottle for it. You just take a little bit of Mop and Glow and you put it down inside the vessel that you want to do this to. I need to put that somewhere else. And then he got me these because he thought these would be the coolest thing to use. He got me this entire bottle strictly for this little piece because he wants me to use as a funnel. And I think that's just the cutest idea that he could have come up with. I think that's amazing. And then you swirl this around inside the jar so that every surface gets covered with this Mop and Glow. And you want every surface to be covered by the Mop and Glow. And then you just pour it back into the original container. So now there is a very thin layer of Mop and Glow in this jar. And now I do need to get to my glitters. I'm going to start with this one with the stars because it's going to be the one on the outside. And here we go with glitter. Ooh, this should be fun. Just put some in and move it around. Just tap on the bottle till it moves around till it gets to where you want it to be. I kind of want some of these little stars to go up the side of the bottle. But I think they might have all gotten stuck together with the Mop and Glow. Maybe putting them all in one fell swoop wasn't the best of ideas. There we go. Now we're getting some up the sides of the jar. Just keep working it. I'm just tapping it using percussion. Oh, I messed it up. I got all the ones that I had on the side of the jar to come back down. All right, let's try doing this. Let's grab one or two and just plop it in there. It's interesting. I practiced the beading before I started this. Maybe I should have practiced the bottle filling with glitter before I started this. But you just put some in there, tap it around with the idea that it's going to go into the right places. Anyway, how are y'all doing today? I am not doing well. It's not a good day for me. And I don't know if you can hear the strain in my voice, but there's very definitely strain in my voice on this one. Oh, oops. Hey, that worked. Anyway, when you're done with that, you take another color glitter. And you know what? I'm going to grab the other one of those bottles that my husband got me, and I'm going to use it to put the glitter. Oh, no. Bear. See, are you going to let me have... Ooh, you're going to let me have belly today. Not for very long, though. Okay, I'll stop with the belly. Anyway, I'm going to use the other one of these to pour the smaller glitter in. But once you got that going, you take the smaller size glitter. I actually think I want the ultra fine glitter in a different color. Thank you. Thank you, Bear. Thank you for reminding me that things are not allowed on tables. You are so funny. You are a funny little boy. Really? Really? This is how you're going to be here. I don't need that. Knock that off the table. I don't need that one either. You can knock that one off the table. There you go. Feel better now? Do you feel better now? Did that make you feel better? Anyway, so I'm going to take a different color glitter. I'm going to use this darker one. Maybe that's too dark. Maybe I'll use this one. Ooh, I like that one better. So I'm going to use this color glitter. And I'm going to just open it up. Crafting with cats. Open it up, and I'm going to see how well I can just pour it down into this bottle. Just like so. Oh, this is going to be one of those days where I'm covered in glitter. And then you spin it around, and because you've got the Mop and Glow in there, it coats the sides beautifully. And that will stay there. The Mop and Glow will keep it in place forever. So you've got these little spots where you can see the stars that I put in first, and the rest of it is that way. And then add the little cap to it. Oh, I forgot to grab something from over here. Excuse me for a moment. I'm really hoping that this works because this bottle of E6000, or this tub of E6000, was bought like 4 years ago for something that I did, and I'm not even sure, I don't even remember what it is. But, I mean, apparently it's never been opened. Maybe this isn't the one that I used. Anyway, so this was bought, and I needed it. So I'm going to put a little spot right there, and that's all I should need. And then I'm going to take this cork, because I do not want this cork to come out, and it comes out really easily. I'm just going to take this cork and roll it around in this stuff. This is supposed to be really, really good craft glue, so that's why I'm using it. And then stick the cork in there. And that should hold that cork in place. And then the last step is to open this, take this earring that I've made that for some reason isn't moving, and open this piece. And just put this little thing right on there. Ta-da! Oh, well. You know, if you don't make a mistake at least once, you're not learning. So I made my mistake at least once. And there it is. There's the earring right there, just like so. With a broken bracelet. We, before my grandmother passed away, we took her to a lot of craft shows to get her to get out of the house and move around. Her mind went, but she loved craft shows. And I used to buy a lot of these little bracelets, and over time they just break. And I walked around with that this bag. This is from yesterday's video. I walked around with this bag in my purse, and every time I broke a piece of jewelry, I put all of the little pieces in here that I could find. And for years, this just hung out in my bag, and I just thought I'd use it. So this is kind of a memory to my grandmother when we walked around the fairs and I bought bracelets. She always wanted to buy me something, and bracelets were cheap. So I bought bracelets, or she bought me bracelets, or both. And they broke. So this is an homage to my grandmother, and it's just a cute little craft idea. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I saw this mop and glow idea like probably 15, 16 years ago. And that year that I first saw it, I made glass ornaments that were filled with glitter. And it was really fun. And never even really thought about it again until my husband sent me a picture of these from Dollar Tree, asking me if there was something that I could do with them. And for some reason, this mop and glow idea just popped into my head. So I'm gonna finish this next one in silence, just do a little ASMR bit of it and see how I do with it. And that's gonna be the little mop and glow craft. And after I'm done filming, I'll probably make more. Just because they're fun. And they're quick and they're easy. And they're relatively inexpensive, and they look good. And there they are. The finished product. The cute little glitter jar earrings. So, I really appreciate you watching my video. Please do like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, make any comments down below if you like. I hope y'all are having a good day, and I really hope that if you have a bad day, you find a way to mitigate that by doing something that brings you solace. I'll put it that way. I don't want to say it makes you happy, because sometimes it's not easy to be happy. But you can find solace even if you can't find happiness. So here's my little earrings. And thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And next time, I might do something else with the rest of these beads, because I've got a lot of these beads, and I've got all the, I mean, I had to buy this whole big box to get the few little pieces that I needed. So maybe I'll do something else with the beads. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time until I see you again, or until you see me again, I guess. And just, you know, find your solace. Find that thing that brings you a little bit of peace.